Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, thanks. If you are new here, hi, welcome. Here we talk about health, we do workouts, there's lots of commentary, I'm very quirky, I work out with my plants. If that sounds like a good time to you, I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button. Today's workout, we have a 20-minute, no equipment required cardio workout. We're going to work for 40 seconds, rest for 5. It's gonna be hardcore, it's gonna be great, you're gonna feel awesome after this. Make sure that you try one of my warm-ups before. It's in the eye above here, or I'll just include a link in the description box. And make sure that you drink lots of water before hopping into this. All right, let's get going.
Alrighty, hold tighty, get those plants out of the way, ready, and let's squat down with a hip thrust. So push your booty back, core is engaged, chest is up straight. We are adding in that hip thrust. Hopping from side to side, noticing using my arms for propelling and for direction assistance. I am also making sure to keep my focus straight. All right, modification for this is simply to squat down and step your feet out to either side so that your hips are still twisting. Less than 3 seconds here. We've got a quick 5-minute rest, and then we're hopping back into the same exercise. All right. Great. Squat down, hop up, and twist. Great job. Let's go ahead and show them a bit of a modification, Trisha. We're going to just do a slow and twist. There we go. See? Great. Awesome. Dad thumbs up. Back to focusing. Back to engaging your core. All right. Next exercise, we have our narrow to wide push-ups. So get your mind ready. We've got less than 5 seconds here. All right, 5-second break. Let's drop to the ground into our narrow push-up first. So elbows to the back of your torso and wide. If you want to make this more difficult, you can always jump your arms out. I am taking it a little bit slower for this because I want to keep my heart rate at a steady pace. I don't want it to spike. Modification for these push-ups are to drop to your knees and make sure to do the push-up from your knees. Okay, less than 5 seconds here. We're going to do our step forward jumping jacks. So 5-second break, let's hop up. This one's lots of fun. So jump, jump, and then as soon as we're used to it, we're going to step forward. So it's a slight twist forward, still jumping jacks, still good cardio. Think of it as a little bit like a dance. Modification for this, take out the plyo and simply step forward as you bring your arms up. Great job, everybody. All right, less than 10 seconds here. And we have regular jumping jacks. You are going to see these regular jumping jacks quite often. So get ready for it. 5-second break. Okay, just regular jacks. Modification for the regular jumping jacks are simply to step out and reach your arm up. So that's taking out the plyometric aspect of the exercise. I love jumping jacks. They just get your heart rate up. It's a good exercise. They make me smile. Just something so simple, so effective. All right, up next we have our squats. We're going to do a squat jump. But let me show you the modification first. So pay attention here, just regular squats. So we're going to drop down and squat up. So booty is back, knees are not over the toes, chest is up straight. And now let's go back into the plyometric aspect. So we're just going to add in a jump, use our arms to propel us forward. Up next, we have our lateral lunge to one side with a leg lift. So we're really going to activate that booty. If you don't feel it after these squat jumps, you will certainly feel it after these lateral lunges. Okay, get your mind right and get into position. So start to one side, push your booty back, knee is not over the toes, and leg lift up. Use your arms to keep balance. Try to keep your torso straight and your chest up as you lunge to the side. Great job. And leg lift. Lunge and leg lift. Great work. Less than 3 seconds. We're just going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So lunge, lateral lunge, and off to the side. Great work. Keep your chest upright. Make sure that your back is straight as you're lunging. Great work. Next exercise, you guessed it, we've got those regular jumping jacks. Okay, 5 seconds here. Get in position and let's hit those jumping jacks. Up, up, up. Great work. Remember to breathe here. Again, modification is simply stepping out, reach your arms up. You're doing great so far. If you haven't tried the regular jumping jacks and you've been doing the modification, that's completely fine, but I want to challenge you to try just the regular jumping jacks, okay? You never know until you try. Up next, we have our jumping lunges. Modification for the jumping lunge is just to lunge forward, okay? So alternating front lunge. And 5-second break. Get your mind ready and let's hop into it and let's go. Jump, jump, jump. If you're doing the jumping lunges, try not to smash your knee into the ground. The knee that's jumping forward is going to be above your ankle, should not be over your toes. Use your arms for momentum. Again, modification, take out that plyo. Thank you, Trisha. Showing the modification, stepping forward. But let's hop back into that plyo. Great. And 5-second break. We have our regular plank, so drop down to the ground. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Puffing up between your shoulder blades. Core is engaged, making sure to squeeze your glutes. Modification for a perfect plank, drop to your knees. You can do the plank from there, kind of like you're setting up for a push-up from your knees, okay? You can always start in the perfect plank position on your toes and then drop to your knees if that's too much for you. Up next, we have our kick-throughs. So start in static beast and opposite leg kicks forward. Great job. And rotate your whole body. Make sure to activate your core here. This is more of a core workout than anything. This one really fires up that core. And if you had $1 for every time I said core in this workout, I think you'd have a good couple hundred. The core is so eccentric. All right, up next we have our squat with a front quick. And by quick, I mean kick. Goodness gracious. You can do it quickly. All right, quick 5-second break here. And we're standing up into our squat with a front kick. Squat, front kick. Squat, front kick. Notice that the same arm as the same leg is pulling down, kind of like a lever to pull my leg up. Focus is straight forward. Your core, again, your core is so important. It's engaged, your back is straight, chest is forward. Great job. Up next, we have our plank jacks. And on our planks, just jacking it out. That sounds funny out of context. Just jack it out. Modification here is just step it out, take out the plyo, step from side to side. Great job. We've got less than 10 seconds here. And we've got a fun little forward or lateral knee drive. Forward knee drive. Forward knee drive. So I'm alternating every 4. You can do every 2. Really crunch that core, that ab. That ab? Crunch your abs here, okay? However many abs you got, crunch them all. Up next, we've got our, you guessed it, jumping jacks. All right, let's hop into it. Oh, I'm getting an early start. Going for gold. Who needs a break? Just kidding. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm huffing wind here. This one's a steady cardio burn here. By the end of it, oh, you feel it. Up next, we have our butt kickers. So we have a slight lean forward in our torso, and we're just going to have our heels kick our butt. All right, 5-second break, and let's hop into it. Butt kickers. All right, 5-second break. Up next, we have our high knees. Use your arms for momentum. Keep that core nice and engaged the entirety of the time. Your back is straight. Up next, we have one of my favorite exercises. We've got those suitcase pull downs. All right, let's hop into it. Reach up, pull down. Notice I am going to the tips of my toes here. You do not have to do that. Simply squat up and squat down, but make sure that you get your arms involved. That's what's going to really increase that heart rate. And pull down with intention. You're not just moving your arms willy-nilly. Really activate the muscles in your arms, okay? Great job, everybody. Up next, we have our punches from side to side. So this is going to really activate that core and regulate your breath whilst you're doing this. as we're punching from side to side. Great job. Punch, punch. Notice that I'm releasing my heel and stepping and pivoting my foot the entirety of the time here, really engaging my core. Again, if you have a bet with a friend that you're doing this workout with, and it's how many times that Trisha will say core in this workout, you know what? I think if you bet maybe about 100, you would probably be correct. I'll just throw it in there every once in a while just so that you win. Core. All right, break. And we've got those regular jumping jacks. Let's hop into it. Come on. They're simple. They are simple. Modification, just step out, reach your arms up. Get into the beat. If you're having a difficult time getting this workout done, just think about the beat. Beat, beat, beat. Up next, we have our plank up downs. This can be done from your knees as well. You do not have to do that on your toes, okay? So I'm grabbing a mat to be easy on my elbows. And we go up to a perfect plank and then down to a forearm plank and up. Try not to rotate your torso or rock back and forth. If you are, step your feet out wider so that it gives you a little bit more stability. Great job. Up next, we have our 180 squat jumps. I'm excited for this one. This is gonna burn. So get your mind ready. And modification here is just to squat down, step around, squat down, and squat down. We're gonna hop into the plyo portion now, using my arms for momentum. Squat up, and rotate. Great job. Notice that the booty is pushing back, the knees are not over the toes, the back is straight, the core is engaged. Awesome. Great job. You've got this. Up next, we have our squat to a Superman, or Superwoman, as I like to call them, if you know. So we're going to squat, up, Superwoman, squat, Superwoman. A Superman or Superwoman is effective for your lower back and building up that core strength in that area. Your core is your back as well, everybody. I hope that that's understood. The core is your core of your body. Think of all of the parts that encompass that. That means wherever the center is, that is going to involve your core. So that's your glutes, lower back, abs, quads, everything. Okay, great job. Up next, we have our jumping jacks. I just had to triple check, thinking to myself, wait, really? We're at jumping jacks already? Yes. Here we are. Great job. Jumping jacks are perfect for this kind of music, you know? I often think I should have been existing in my 30s instead of now, because I don't really fit into this era. I fit into the 80s era. Okay, great job. Let's rest. We are gonna go into a 2-minute burpee progression. So we're just gonna set up the timer here. Bear with me for a hot second. I hope you're breathing. I hope you're taking advantage of this moment to grab some water, to maybe stretch your neck a little bit, maybe stretch some of your quads. Okay, so 2-minute burpee progression. We are gonna start very soon. And in 3, 2, 1, squat down, step out, squat up, and stand. Okay? Next exercise preview is showing the more complicated version, but we're going to take a minute to get there. First, we're going to hop out and stand up, hop out, stand up. If this is too much for you, that's completely fine. Stay at the first burpee progression. You do not have to go to this point. All right, so now we're adding in a push-up. If you are at this point, you want to add in a push-up, but doing it from your knees is a little too difficult at this point, that's completely fine. Do the push-up from your knees as we demonstrated. Now we're doing the push-up from our toes. When you do your push-up, your elbows should be angled towards the back of your body, your glutes are engaged, and your gaze is straight forward. If you need more of a challenge, then we do that burpee, we hop up, and then we do our tuck jump. Okay? Everything is still at a steady pace. We're not trying to do a HIIT portion of the workout, right? We're just making sure that we are keeping our heart rate nice and high. So difference between just a steady cardio and HIIT is essentially that your heart rate is at a steady peak. With HIIT, it's peaking up, dropping down, peaking up, dropping down. This is steady cardio, okay? So right now I'm doing my full body burpee, where I'm dropping everything to the ground and I'm just adding a small plyo at the end here. If this is not where you're at, that's completely fine. Take out the plyo. All right, 5 seconds. You've got this. And you're done. Dad thumbs up. Great work. Boy, you should be feeling that. You did it. Thanks for working out with me today, guys. And as you can see, I did not film an outro, so you get some nice waves. And honestly, I feel like this is really calming. So if you like it, let me know in the comments. You want waves as an outro and just my voiceover? I think, great, well these workouts are for you. Please make sure to follow me at TricerafIt on Instagram. On your way out the door, leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if this is a good time to you. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you never miss another video with the plants and I. Those waves are so calming. I am mesmerized. Oh, thank you so much. Have a cool day, everybody.